What is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be discussing the upcoming Travis Scott Fragment 2.0, because keep in mind, this sneaker right here is going to be dropping on November 8th, so make sure you guys are ready for this release right here, because again, it's going to be dropping in pretty much less than a week at this point, so we're there, we're here, and we're ready for this release right here, so we're going to be getting into it and discussing, well, everything we need to know, about this shoe right here, and well, if it's going to be worth the cop. So I hope you guys will enjoy this review right here. We're going to unbox them, we're going to show you guys what they look like, the box, all that, and then of course we're also going to be getting into, well, the release details, resell, all that you may be curious about. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if you do want more content like this review right here, then go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, the normal goal we always shoot for on the channel is 300 likes. If you can do that, that'd be great. If not, no worries. Just make sure you check out the Whatnot Lives or my Instagrams down below. Don't forget, just launched the website, wickskicksllc.com. Y'all can check that out down below. Use code Black Friday for 10% off the whole entire month. Just thought we'd do that because, you know, why not? Some people may want to do some Christmas shopping or need a little discount. Go ahead, you guys can use that right there on the site for every single item, even the ones we're going to load up over the next few days. You guys will see that. We're restocking some stuff tonight on the site too, sweats and hoodies. So if you need any of that, check that out down below there. And of course, the Whatnot Labs, we do sneakers at one, streetwear, all that. So if you want to check it, don't miss it. I just heard something back here. I thought my cat was back here for a second. I was like, what is she doing back here in my closet? But I think she's just getting some rest right now. Shout out Luna, as y'all can see, she's being a little goofy goober right now. But that's it. I hope you guys will enjoy. And let's get started. So getting into the Fragment 2.0s, we'll first unbox them, then we'll get into the release details and resell. Just the first thing we can mention right off the bat, just so you guys get some info here right off the bat, November 8th release date. Remember that. Travis Scott website, November 8th. That's really just the main thing you need to remember in your head about this sneaker right here. November 8th, Travis Scott site. Okay. Sorry. But getting into this shoe right here, again, we'll discuss the box first. So you guys can take a look at the box right here. You guys can see the sleeve that's on it, right? Of course, with the Travis Scott symbol and the Air Jordan symbol, along with the Nike symbol and Cactus Jack one as well. So you got 4 different symbols, I believe, that are on these sleeves. You got that right there. Then, when you go to the front of the box right here, you guys can see the size tag, everything we got with it. You can see your boy just went ahead and got his personal, because I'm probably just going to end up towing this pair right here. I think I've never had a pair of Travis Scott lows in my collection other than the Canaries. So, you know what? I was like, maybe these. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll see where they end up landing after the release. If they're like a $3,000 shoe, then I'm just gonna we'll just take the sale. If I'm gonna be honest, you know what I mean? That's a lot of money for one shoe, so I probably would just not tow them at that point. But again, getting into them, as you guys can see, the soles that we have on these, that fragment blue right there, same that we have on the swoosh right here, and also back here by the heels. So again, very, very clean, easy to wear. You guys see that fragment logo there, and of course the embroidered Air Jordan as well. Then I'll get the other pair right here because I want to show you all the extra laces that we got with these. You guys can see the 3 different extra laces: pink, that fragment blue, not sure if that's showing, and then of course the cream colorway right there. Hopefully all those are showing right there. Here, I'll just do this. There you go. So now you guys can see all the colors on the laces right there. So you got 3 different options with the laces, the insoles, as well. As you guys can see, that pink and white look right there, very, very clean, can't go wrong with that. And then the fragment text, excuse me, sorry, I need to eat some breakfast in a sec. You guys see the fragment text right here on the inside of the sneaker right here. So you can see, again, that kind of all white look on the swoosh right there. And you guys see also Cactus Jack logo that is reflective on the inside. Maybe you all can see that a little bit right there. There's the Cactus Jack logo. You take some photos with flash, you'll notice that. I think it might be a bit more present on this one. No, it's the exact same, but y'all can see exactly what we got right there. And of course, the fragment text as well. Then of course, everything we got by the heel, as you guys can see. And then of course, the toe box as well. So a very, very nice wearable sneaker. You've seen this on some of the recent pairs, of course, that have been leaking as well. That little kind of like threaded look up here by the top of the toe box. Find up tone these, I'll just undo that, I think. But yeah, very, very nice sneaker. Again, one that you cannot go wrong with for the collection, and definitely one that's going to be a bit harder to get based off the prices that we're seeing right now for this pair. Again, seeing that they're at like $2 grand, $3 grand, that's insane for one pair of shoes. I mean, we got bills to pay, man. That's some people got money, man, let me say that. But that's what I think, again, about the fragment lows right here, the 2.0s. Again, very, very clean sneaker in hand. So aside from what they look like, because again, I know y'all probably seen a lot of what these have looked like online, especially over the last week or so, considering the release is coming up. We're just going to be seeing these more and more, right? Let's just get into, again, the release details, resell, all that, because I know that's what some of you guys are probably curious about and watching those videos for, so let's get into it. Alright, so as you guys can see, we do have the screen recording up right here, and taking a look at this sneaker, again, one of the main things we can say, so $155 retail price, $155 retail, like $2,000 resale right now, so an absolutely insane flip if you hit it for retail. But just understand that the odds of hitting this sneaker for retail are going to be like 0.1, I don't know, like 0.01 maybe. It's like this is going to be a very, very hard shoe to hit. Like, there's not going to be many people that hit this shoe manually. And I'm definitely not expecting to hit this shoe because I hit the last Travis Scott fragment lows. I probably used up all my luck. I doubt I'm going to hit on these ones. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll, hey, bless me, please. All right, sorry. But that's what I think about the shoe. November 8th, $155 retail price. Going to be around 40,000 pairs. That's the rumor on the stock. I think it's going to be probably a bit less than that, if I'm being real. I don't think they have that many pairs out there of these, and considering the fact that they're only doing them at Fragment stores in Japan, they're not doing them on sneakers in the USA, at least what's rumored at the moment, but they are loaded on Sneakers Japan. So understanding that, if they're loaded on Sneakers Japan, then we should be getting them in the US, because we usually do. So hopefully we'll get some sort of small release, even if it's only like 5,000, 10,000 pairs. I mean, still give the people a chance. I mean, that's what I want Nike to do, because I mean, them only doing them on the Travis Scott site, it's like that's like botter heaven, you know what I mean? Like, nobody is going to be getting pairs that want it manually, you know what I mean? Like, very few people at least. So that's what I think about this sneaker right here. Make sure you're definitely paying attention, because hey, you never know, that invoice could come through and you could win a pair. Definitely make sure you're maybe not just targeting your size as well. Maybe go for some of the sizes that are a little bit less popular, a 7, a 7.5, a 6.5, 5.5. Think about that, you know what I mean? I've done that before and it's worked for me on hype shoes. So I'm just saying, you could go for the smaller size, sell that size, and go get the size you want. I mean, like, there's options, you know what I mean? So like, you can think about things like that for this sneaker to increase your chances a little bit, but it's still going to be a very, very hard shoe to hit. Like, there's just not many of these out there, and I doubt they're going to be dropping 40,000. Like, that's been a number that's just been kind of floating around for like a month or so. There hasn't really been any actual like confirmation to it, or anybody showing like, hey, there's going to be 40,000 pairs. Like, there's been no stock numbers showing that there's 40,000 pairs. It's just been what people have been saying. So understanding that, like, there's no actual, there's nothing backing that info. So it's just kind of like, how many pairs are actually dropping of this? We don't know. And the resale prices are indicative of that. Like, if there was 40,000 pairs of these, coming up, the resale prices would be dropping. Maybe they will over the next day or so, like when this video comes out or something. I've had that happen before. But taking a look at the prices right now, you can see, does this look like a pair that has 40,000 pairs coming up? Like, can I keep it honest with you guys? This does not look like a sneaker that has 40,000 pairs on the way. We're at $2,000 to $3,000 on StockX right now, and the lowest sales are at like $1,800. So after fees, you're still paying like $2,000. So like, I don't think there's 40,000 pairs on the way. I think there's probably a lot less than that. I think it's gonna be a very, very hard shoe to hit. Probably one of the hardest ones to get for retail this year, just considering the fact that, again, all the info, right? I mean, I've even shared with you guys, right? There might be 40,000, 30,000 pairs, right? But I've just, again, shared that info, right, from other pages you guys have seen, right? The screen recordings, things like that. This is a very, very nice shoe in hand, man. I don't think they're going to make that many of them. I hope they do, but I don't think they are. Like, I feel like the prices would be a little bit lower right now if they were going to be making that many of them. Because the last Travis Scott fragment lows, I think they made 20 to 30,000 pairs of. I could be wrong on that. Feel free to correct me down below if I'm wrong. But considering that there was less pairs of the last Travis Scott fragment low, how are they going to come back around and make more of this one? And the prices are higher right now than what the last ones were at before the release. You know what I mean? There's a few signs that are telling me, hey, this is probably A, going to have about the same stock as the last Travis low, or B, less. And they're dropping at less locations. So I think there's a couple things just to mention about that pair right there. We're going to end the screen recording. This will be one of the hardest shoes to hit this year for retail. Personally, if this is a shoe that you absolutely need, I would just start saving your money, because it's definitely going to be one that I would not expect to hit for retail, And we got holiday season on the way. Like, bro, they're dropping these right before December. Like, they're not they're not really making it easy for the people that just want to, save a couple bucks and grab this pair. But this isn't a pair where you save a couple bucks on, you know what I mean? It's a pair where you're probably going to have to pay up at maybe a bit higher. So that's what I think about that sneaker right here. And let me know what you guys think about the Travis Scott Fragment 2.0, which is coming up soon. I think that, again, I shouldn't have set those down. Let me just keep it in my hand. I think the sneaker caught it. Thankfully, I'm just toeing this pair. I didn't scuff it or anything, right? Okay, good. I was like, oh my gosh. Wow. That was an expensive drop. But let me know what you guys think about this pair right here. And again, if you all do want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, we always try and do videos like this every day. So if you all want more content on the channel, let me know what you're looking for down below in the comments. Of course, if there's any questions you guys have about this shoe, if you want to subscribe and like for more, feel free to check any of that down below. The normal goal, we always shoot for 300 likes. My Whatnot Lives, my website, all that's down below too. Don't forget, Black Friday for 10% off. That's the code you all can use if you want to check out my site down below, or the lives. We go live there pretty much every day with kicks, sneakers, streetwear. So if that's something you guys are into, check that out down below as well. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we need to say here on the channel today. So I'm T. Let me know what you guys think about the Fragment 2.0s coming up soon. I think it's going to be a very, very hard shoe to hit, but I think this is probably one of the slickest colorways from this year. If I'm going to be real, it may not be one of the nicest shoes from this year, because I think there's been some really cool retros. Like, it's been a great year for sneakers, right? But I think this colorway, Might be top 5. All right. I'll put it in my top 5 for this year. I really like this colorway. It is simple, but there's something about that fragment blue that's very, very nice. So I'm T. Thank you guys. Hopefully I will catch you all in the next video tomorrow. And if you have any other questions, just ask them down below and I will hit you back there. So that's it, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow in the next one. And catch you all then. Peace out.